Hi, this is Scott with Spectre Gear, and for today's product spotlight, we're taking a look at our newest addition to our buttstock magazine pouch line, a 20-round buttstock magazine pouch designed for the fixed stock AR-15, M-16, A1, A2 type rifles. While we've offered a 30-rounder for the M16 for many years now, and we've done the same for the Mini 14 with a 20-rounder, we have over the years been asked more than a few times, will the Mini 14 pouch fit on the M16? It will, but there's not enough adjustment on the front attachment strap to actually make the trip, so it necessitates a front attachment strap that's about an inch longer. But recently, we've seen kind of an uptick in the number of requests for this particular pouch due to a number of guys that are doing DMR type builds, designated marksman rifles, and they specifically want to run a 20-rounder on the buttstock. And beyond that, there's been inquiries, will this fit the PMag? And this pouch is designed to fit, of course, the standard 20-round 5.56mm M16 magazine, but it will also accommodate the 20-round PMag as well. There's enough vertical adjustment in the flap. But let me go over the details. Like our other buttstock magazine pouches, these are designed to work with the rear adapter that's utilized for our fixed stock AR-15 M16 applications. You can order this in two ways. It can be ordered as a standalone unit that comes with the rear adapter and the front attachment strap, so you can run this with or without a Spectre Gear sling. And then we offer the same pouch in the form of a kit that can be attached to your existing Spectre Gear sling or one that you plan to purchase. So it's important you understand the distinction between the two. If you just order the kit, you will not get the rear adapter, because the assumption there is that you're already purchasing a Spectre Gear M16 sling or already own a Spectre Gear M16 sling. If you have neither, you're going to need to purchase the full unit that comes with the rear adapter provided. I hope that's clear. So let me go over real quick the features regarding the pouch, and then talk a little bit about the materials used in the build. So of course, this is a standard traditional flapped magazine pouch with a Velcro closure. As with most of our magazine pouches, it features this vertically oriented pull tab, and this is kind of important in terms of buttstock magazine pouches, because in the event that you're coming up from under the rifle, or rather under the buttstock, and trying to get a hold of this tab, with it positioned this way, your hand has to make less of a trip in order to find that tab and get the flap opened. Whereas a pouch that has a tab that extends from the end, you have to reach back and kind of fight that space in the shoulder pocket, and it's difficult to access that tab. So this makes it very, very easy to do. And of course, it is Velcro closure, so it opens nice and rapidly, but holds the magazine quite securely. So we'll go ahead and take the mag out. The flap itself is constructed of 2 layers of type 17-337 webbing, 3 inches wide. The pouch body is made from 1 layer of 1000 denier Cordura with an inner layer of 420 denier pack cloth. So that's really kind of it in terms of the materials and in terms of the features. Of course, the whole intent of a buttstock magazine pouch is to give you a readily accessible reload that's always with the weapon. Should you ever have to use this as a grab-and-go option, it gives you at least 1 additional magazine on the weapon, so that if you find yourself in a situation where all you had time to do was grab the gun and go, and you have to solve the problem with whatever's in and on the weapon, like I say, you've got an extra mag on there. In terms of how it attaches, as I mentioned, it interfaces with the rear adapter of the sling rear adapter. So we'll go ahead and take this off, and I'll give you a closer look at it with this removed from the buttstock. So the way it attaches to the rear adapter, of course, you have your front attachment strap, and that's going to control the front of the pouch. And then at the rear, where it attaches to the cross strap on the stirrup type rear adapter, you have this little tab, and this makes this completely ambidextrous. Now, it's currently set up in a right-handed configuration so that it's oriented off to the right side of the buttstock. If you are a left-handed person, this is completely ambidextrous, and you can set it up for a left-handed application, and then it would place the magazine on the left side of the stock, opposite your cheek. So how that would be done is the front attachment strap is retained by Velcro, and all you simply do is just break that tension. Now there's a couple of ways to do this. I'm used to doing this with my fingertips. I can kind of get them in there and just break that contact. If you find that difficult, you can use something like a blunted object like a butter knife or a thin sheet of plastic. What works best actually is the plastic cutlery, the knife version of that. Stick that in there, break that Velcro tension, pull this out, and all we're going to do is flip it around so it comes in through the opposite side. Pull this all the way down, and from there we take the little retainer here and we run it across the cross strap. Let me open that up so you can see that a little bit better. So again, we just open up this rear retainer, wrap it around that cross strap, close it back down, and you're all set. From there, you just simply set the buttstock into the stirrup, run it through the loop on the other side. Trying to do this without dropping this whole thing. It's a little difficult to do from this angle, so let me get a grip here. If I can just get this through this loop. Again, it's normally easier. Usually I do this, of course, on an unloaded weapon, but I do it with the muzzle down on a soft surface like carpet, and it makes the job one heck of a lot easier. Okay, so we close that down, then we do the same thing with the front attachment, or the front retainer strap rather. We run it through the loop and pull it nice and tight and secure that Velcro. And now we're set up for a left-handed application where the magazine is located on the left side of the stock. So just another feature. Again, there's no dedicated right or left-handed version, completely ambidextrous. And a recap, designed to hold a mil-spec M-16 20-round magazine. It'll also hold the P-mags. But that's kind of about it. As with all of our products, this is manufactured right here in the United States in Visalia, California. And if you're interested in this, these can be found on our website at www.spectregear.com. And with that, I'll kind of bring it to a close. Have a nice day. Thanks for listening.